change your beliefs. The moment you have the audacity to start believing in the not seen, your reality will begin to shift. The following is hugely important, so please pay very close attention. You have to change your thinking first, and then the evidence appears. Our big mistake is that we do it the other way around. We demand to see the evidence before we believe it to be true. Remember, everything you desire is right here, right now. You just have to shift your perception in order to see it be made manifest. All right. So we're getting the message across that it is always good and we need to always take care of ourselves. This message is approved. Because somebody here, you could have been dealing with a soulmate, or you could have been dealing with a twin flame, and then now you're going to be dealing with a soulmate. Because a twin flame put you in the energy of, then rock it. All right? Fighting energy. Those are fighting words. You are more than enough. Avoid comparison like the plague. Your twin flame could have been comparing you to another as well. Being in gratitude for the not yet manifested, come on now, not yet seen, not yet manifested, informs the universe that you know what you desire already exists and puts you at the right frequency to receive it. So we're getting the message across. It's signed, sealed, delivered, mailed, requested, referred, favorited, close friended, DM to you, Snapchatted, message that we are in the energy of restoring ourselves. The message is getting across, and it's coming to a lot of people because a lot of people are sacrificing themselves in relationships. And he said there's no comparison. Don't compare yourself to another. You are more than enough. Avoid comparison like the plague. Somebody here is laying down a foundation to always take care of themselves. They got a bedtime routine. So they're getting comfortable loving themselves. And you can't be distracted. You won't be distracted by anybody coming in when it's time. You're finally thinking about yourself. You're finally thinking about the things that you want in life. If you want to be loved correctly, you're bringing that into yourself right now. Someone is successfully bringing this in because of this routine, this ritual they do every night. You're restoring your energy. I wrote this card right here. Do you remember us screaming in the Cadillac, our manifestations? Because it came a time where, you really believe in yourself. You really believe what you're saying. You really believe what you're putting out there. You could have had an energy that didn't feel where you was laying this down, this message. And this is somebody who could have wanted to fight you. They wanted you in the energy of being with a twin flame. Somebody who had to teach you a lesson. Hey! Rise and shine. Mommy waiting for you to wake up. Want some milky milky? All right, where was I? Now let me put on Miss Rachel for you. You want to watch Miss Rachel or do you want to watch Tabitha Brown? Tabitha Brown it is because Miss Rachel, you can't watch her all the time. Tabitha Brown. Oh, let's just watch Miss Rachel. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, somebody could have definitely wanted you just with your twin flame, not a soulmate, but your soulmate is coming in here to treat you right. Once you're starting to take care of yourself, you got this bedtime ritual going for yourself. Because of organization, I was picking up on handler. Because you're going to bring in this harvest, but you're going to bring it in with a soulmate, not a twin flame. And I feel like that's definitely understandable. With the twin flame, you wasn't able to treat yourself, your family. You wasn't able to get it together. But with a soulmate, the soulmate is going to bring it in. This is, what you call it? This account, this user on Instagram, it's called Daddy Long, and it's like this Daddy Long dragon, and he treats his wife amazingly. And then they ended up having a son through the series, and they even treat their son amazing. It's just beautiful. Somebody here, you got this ritual going for yourself, and everything is being restored for you at this time. You're not letting nobody come between you in this energy. Definitely them. You see them? You see them? They don't want this message to come out. That like this live, it might even freeze, it might stop. So let me just get to it. They don't want this message to be delivered because it's approved. Take care of yourself. The only way that you know how. And the best way that you know how. Everything will be restored for you because they wanted you to sacrifice these parts of yourself. Sacrifice, do your hair, not doing your hair, don't brush your teeth, don't wash your ass. All right, they wanted you in that type of energy. And so they're coming in right now, intimidating other people not to get this message. It's gotten to that point. But in the past, you could have definitely understood the assignment. Wasn't it around 2018, 2019, when they said Uranus was going to come in for the next 7 years? So you was able to come in and bring this abundance. You had time to think about what you wanted to manifest, what you wanted to happen for you. What's going on with this message coming in? The handlers, they wanted to send these people in so you could be trapped with them, a twin flame, a false flame. But jokes on them, the message is still coming across. You can always redeem yourself. You can always get yourself together. Your twin flame, not your soulmate, was always putting you in competition, was always comparing you to another when there's no comparison. And you have to get that through your head. There's no comparison. If you're dark skinned, that person's light skinned, what's the real comparison here? What are we really talking about? You're protected from these type of beliefs once you start taking care of yourself properly. Going with the flow. I keep hearing the best way you know how. Because I'm getting this energy of where to start. How do we start this? How do we get this together? You do it the best way you know how. A lot of you guys, that false flame, they did you a favor. They left you in the past. They cut the cord. They did you a favor, honestly. They wanted you in this energy right here, but you're going to move through that loss. But what were you losing? Let's talk about that. What were you losing? Nothing. Because everything here is for you. Everything here is for you to obtain, no matter what chaos you're going through. You believe in this, you get your energy right, you get yourself together. You can even work with the elements, candles, fire, earth. Now, I'm not saying go get no graveyard dirt unless you're called to. It feels me. Go in any direction that you deem fit in the best way that you know how. Work your magic. Because your harvest is going to come in. They tried to send these handlers in to stop you, to hold you back. To end your light, get rid of you and then chase your rainbow. Because at the end of your rainbow, your gold was always waiting for you. You were always going to attain this. They're trying to hold back divine feminine energy. This bad company. These bad energies, these bad beings, these bad energies. I'm telling you. They didn't want you vibing with yourself, co-creating with the universe, getting it all together. I'm hearing the collective say, I laugh in the face of danger, because the way that your soul is set up and the way that you feel about this realm that you are in right now is freedom. Somebody here, you're chasing after financial freedom, and you're going to obtain that. These other people can't even put their thoughts together to receive this because they're not generous. They know exactly how they are, who they are, and what they bring to the table. If you have been generous, you're going to receive generosity, because that's your true nature. These other people know, they desire for that to happen to them, but they know their true nature. They know that they're dark. And if they're in a dark energy of a dark nature, but they still want good for themselves, they got to figure out in the best way that they know how to bring things into them. Some people were born with a lot of darkness. They knew this since they were a kid, but a lot of kids also were born with a lot of light. The ones I'm picking up who were born with a darker nature, they fit in, all right? They fit in. It was like the stage was set for them to be the badass kid that they so-called was always meant to be. But what about you guys? What about the kids of light? You was bullied, abused, taken advantage of, looked down upon. They called you weak. They said that you were beneath them. They said that you was unworthy. While the kids with the bad nature was seen in the light that the good-natured was supposed to be seen in. But you see, that was a double-edged sword, because now since the dark-natured children have grown up, they feel undeserving. And it's making them mad, pissing them off. Some of them got alopecia, okay? They're going bald, they're stressing, they're pulling their hair out. Because they know all good things is supposed to come to the ones who is moving in a good energy. We have a king here that's curious about a queen. But whoever you are, queen, you're in the energy of forgiving yourself for not taking care of yourself properly, for letting people think that you wasn't the shit, for letting these type of energies come in and making you even believe or attempt to believe that you weren't beautiful, popping, strategic, intelligent, alluring. Somebody here, you was always the one to mind your business. And you was always bringing wealth in because of that. Excuse me, my hands is ashy. My hands is ashy. Don't trash me. Hold on. Ooh. You learn to adapt to their tactics because they always were to come in and try to abuse you and misuse you. They even wanted to come to your home, okay? The handler, a false flame, for you to build a life with somebody like that who didn't truly appreciate you and what you brought to the table. Also, your mystical powers. Once they were able to be unlocked, they were supposed to gaslight you and say, what are you talking about? But they weren't supposed to shut you down. That was their job, to shut you down, but they never could, because you were able to speak up against the brutality that they were sending towards you, whether that be witchcraft, okay, talking of the tongue, gossip, chatter against you, made up narratives, false narratives. All that made you unlock your abilities to the highest degree, to the highest power. And you notice, wow, only thing I have to do is show up. Only thing I have to do is show up for myself. Only thing I have to do is take care of myself. Only thing I have to do is love myself. Only thing I have to do is believe in myself. And then it's on from there. It's on and popping from there. We get everything. You get everything. The best of both worlds, Hannah Montana style. All right, mix it all together and you know you get the best of both worlds. And people see you in this energy. They saw you in that energy as a kid. You just had to see it for yourself. And stand in that power. Very powerful ever since a kid. This is why they wanted to bully you. This is why they wanted to put you down. This is why they didn't want to give you a handshake. You had divine, serene energy. Beautiful. And the message is being sent. If you're taking care of yourself, people are seeing this on you. They're seeing the glow. They're seeing the light. You're in the celebratory energy. You have got to victory. You're showing up for yourself. A lot of people have been thrown off your track. A lot of people have been thrown off your path because your treasure is not their treasure. The copying of energy, the copying of your essence, they can't copycat. You heard me? They can't copycat. They can't duplicate. So they're confused right now. Riddle me this. How did we put on for the city? How were we told to do this, do that? They were told rituals from past times. These are the ones who was raised in magic. Some of you guys are self-taught, but the ones raised in magic, they were never told that. The ones that you are sent out to bully, sent out to copy, you can never truly be them. They weren't taught that. If they weren't taught that being that you're sent out to bully, if they wake up, if they have any type of awareness or consciousness, and if they come to, and the message is sent and delivered, requested and referred to them, that take care of yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself, you can obtain anything, they won't be able to steal nothing from you. Even if they come into your life as bad company, you're going to sniff them out. You're going to weed them out. These people right now, they're in their magic bag because you're calm, you're collected, because somebody here. Some of you guys, you have AM morning rituals, okay, rising rituals. Then some of you guys have resting rituals for yourself. You changed your beliefs and you got it together. Right now, these energies, you see how the colors are matching too? They're in their feelings with all this blue here about how you guys are going to obtain everything, and they're copying a plan and they're copying pleas. Listen to me, listen to me. How are we going to take them down? What's the plan? This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. And this is their end result. They want whatever you are creating right now, whatever your abundance is, your foundation, to go up in smoke. And for somebody here, it's a ritual that you have been doing. Whatever ritual it may be. But we have a being gratitude for the not yet manifested informs the universe that you know what you desire already exists, and put that at the right frequency to receive it. You're going to receive everything right now because you're at the frequency to receive it. It may have took you some time. It may have took you a while, but we're here. You've made it. And the message is getting across. We're getting the message across. Okay, guys, I'm about to end the reading there. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll hop back on with another one.